Hey guys, today we're getting back to work on the boot lid for the VK. I'm going to bore you to death with some more sanding. Oh joyful, let's get to it. So we're going to sand this with 600 in order that we can spray the inside of the boot lid, and we'll also do the backside of the rear wing. Not looking forward to this, but let's get started. one side done, now let's flip him over and do the other side. Okay, that's sanded back. Now, one thing that I haven't done is I have to re-drill the holes for the rear wing, so we'll get that done now so we don't forget later on. And we just need to go a little bit bigger. So, clever me with all the screws and that boot release solenoid. I don't know where I put it. I can't find it anywhere, so I don't know what size, what screw has to go in there. So all my drill bits are stuffed. If you can see this one, it's cactus on the end, so I'm hoping that will just go through. Like it fits the back end of those holes, so that's going to have to do for now. I don't want to go any bigger than that, and then hopefully I can find where I put those screws and solenoid, because I've got no idea. It could be in the car, could be in the garage, could be anywhere. I had a quick look around. I think it grew legs and walked away, but let's finish this. Alrighty, the holes are drilled. I think that's where they go. Tell you what, sanding is boring work. But it's all done. We're going to clean it down and then we're going to paint the bloody thing. Some exciting news for some boring videos. So sorry to bore you with all that sanding, but I will. You should have seen all that in. Fast forward. Let's get the painting done, yeah? Yeah! Oh, hello. New day, new jumper. I'm channeling my inner blue. We're gonna paint some blue on this, or the underneath at least anyway, and then we'll see if we've got any paint left over or not. I'm gonna clean that down, and then we're gonna get painting. Let's do it! guys, that's the coat on those done, but one point I forgot to point out before is that I'm not a painter, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think the bit that I just painted on that came out better than what the boot lid did. I'll give you a look. Let me shut this off, okay, so I can hear myself. Alright guys, that's the paint on that done. Now, one thing I forgot to point out before I started doing this is I'm not a painter, I don't know what I'm doing. All my paint seems to turn out like orange peel, so I'll give you a look what it looks like. But it's only underneath the boot, underneath the boot lid and underneath the rear wing, so it's not gonna matter too much because you don't drive around with your boot lid up, do you? No. We'll hit this with some clear after it dries, so I'll give you a look what it looks like now. That's inside the rear wing. That's turned out pretty good for me. Like, I never usually get that much shine on my paint. And the light, you got the light reflection there, so that is blue, it's not grey. But that's turned out pretty good there, I reckon. But that's all we're going to go for at the moment. So, and here's the boot lid. It doesn't look too bad though, does it? Like, it hasn't got any reflection or anything in it. Like, as I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's good enough for inside the boot. Like, I'll hit that with clear and I'll be able to buff it up after the clear's on and get some shine into it. But I wouldn't mind trying to get shine off the gun, but I don't know how you do that. Hence why I'm only doing the inside. And practice makes perfect, doesn't it? Okay, update for you guys. I'm just cleaning the gun after painting this. And I was putting it back together and the thing broke. I guess the moral to the story here is don't buy Chinese crap. It just doesn't last. How on earth is that crap? Does that break off? I'm screwing it back together and the whole thread thing fell off. Now I have got another spray gun, but it's the type with the can on the bottom. And I don't really like using that one because when I paint, because the tin's on the bottom, I find that I keep hitting what I'm painting with the tin. But seeing we're broken this, we're gonna have to use that to spray the clear coat on that. But what can I do? I'll have to get another one. Maybe not Chinese this time, huh? Have to spend a few extra dollars to get some good quality. And you never know, maybe that'll improve my painting, hey? Oh well. I'll get back to you when I do the clear coat. Okay guys, time to hit some clear coat. Here's where the real orange peel starts. Let's get to it. the reason why I don't like using this gun, because it's shit. All I want is to get a nice, even, wet coat of clear on it, and it'll go wet, dust, wet, it just won't spray evenly. So they're very blotchy. I'm gonna stop this here, try and work that out, and then when I've finished, I'll give you a gander. Okay guys, so this bloody dog doesn't shut up. So yeah, I finished the clear coat. Now, the problem I'm having with that gun is that because it's not gravity fed like the one that I broke, it's the tank's on the bottom, the compressor doesn't have enough power to spray out the concoction and making it very blotchy. So I've got the job done. It's a bit I think with a wet sand and a buff it'll come up all right. And the last time I used that gun I never cleaned it properly, so it was spraying a lot of crap out as well. So there's lots of little in the top coat. So when that dries I'll just brush that off, and hopefully sand that out. But I'll give you a look at it so you can see it. And it's not going to dry very quickly because today's cold. It's not the greatest painting weather, but it is what it is. We've got it done. Let's have a gander. Here's the finished product. It's got a bit of reflection. As I said, it will come out nicer with a quick wet sand with say some 1000 or 1500, and then a buff, it'll come up nice. It's the inside of the boot lid, so not too worried how shiny it is. More the outside is how, you know, where it matters the most. We don't drive around with our boot lids open, do we? So yeah, don't like that gun, so I'll get another gun and we shouldn't get that problem anymore. But yeah, it's come up all right. Just wait for it to dry and we'll see how we go. Cheers for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.